Hello everyone, hope you all are doing great. In this video of lecture 2 of pharmacognosy, today we are going to study about the classification of crude drugs. There are seven classification of crude drugs, that is alphabetical, taxonomical, morphological, chemical, pharmacological and chemotaxonomical. The one drug which is not listed here is your serotaxonomical. All this we are going to study in detail with the examples. But first, let's understand what is crude drug. Crude drugs are nothing but the drugs which are, from the plant or animal origin, but which are found in the raw form. They also include pharmaceutical product from the mineral kingdom. It is not necessary whether it is from the original form. It can be in the organic and not necessary of organic form like choline bentonite. Some minerals or the crude drugs are of your inorganic forms also. Okay, the very important thing ki the crude drugs are classified as organized and unorganized. Organized and unorganized are the important classification, which means organized is nothing but having a cellular arrangement of structures. It will have a proper structure like stems, leaves, roots, barks, etc. In unorganized, there are no such stems, roots, or flowers. Okay, now let's move ahead. We are going to study about the crude drugs in order to their classification as alphabetical status, taxonomy of plants and animals, their morphology, the chemical nature and the active constituents, and the pharmacological and therapeutic actions. All right. Moving ahead to the first alphabetical classification. In this, the crude drugs are classified into the alphabetical order according to their English and Latin names. Some of the pharmacopoeias and reference book have, enlisted or classified this. These are the pharmacopoeias mentioned, such as you have Indian Pharmacopoeia, British Herbal Pharmacopoeia, British Pharmaceutical Codex, European Pharmacopoeia, etc. Now here is an example. You can see acacia, benzoin, cinchona, dill, ergot. Yes, these all are the classification or which is based on the alphabetical order. You can see A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So this one example, you have to remember it for the alphabetical classification. Second is your taxonomical or biological classification. Now in this, the drugs, are classified according to the phyla, order, families, genera, species, and subspecies. Now, the method of classification is generally based on the general relationship and phylogeny among the plants and animals. Now, very importantly, the system fails to take an account of the chemical nature of constituents and the therapeutic significance of crude drugs. Okay, so basically, what happens in taxonomical, you can be classified any drug according to its phylum, spermatophyta है, division angiosperm, class dicotyledons है, order उसका rosales है, family उसकी leguminose है, सब family उसकी papilioncea है, genus है astragalus, glycyrrhizia, myroxylon, और फिर वैसे ही उसकी species you have astragalus gummifer, myroxylon bellism or Glycyrrhizia glabra. This is the example of taxonomical, okay, which does not has an account with any therapeutic or pharmacological action. Fourth is a morphological classification. The crude drugs that are grouped according to the part, this is the part of plant or animal, into organized and unorganized. As I said, the organic drugs are divided into parts of plants like leaves, fruits, flowers, seeds, wood, barks, or subterranean parts like your roots, rhizosomes. Okay. And what comes in the unorganized form? It is dried latex, gums, extract, etc. Okay, we'll understand with the example better. Like in seeds, you have nux vomica and sagbol. Leaves may you have senna and digitalis. Barks may you have cinchona curchi. Roots may you have rolfia and epiguana. Rhizomes में turmeric, ginger, coriander comes in fruits. This all are the examples of your morphology. They are classified according to their seeds, leaves, fruits. Okay. Crude drugs. Next comes is the chemical classification. Now chemical classification can be divided into various groups depending upon the chemical nature and the active ingredient or the constituent present in it. The pharmacological activity and therapeutic significance of crude drugs are based on the nature of the chemical constituents. Okay. यानी यहाँ पर क्या होगा कि योर केमिकल नेचर एंड मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट जो भी प्रेजेंट होगा इनटू क्रूड ड्रग्स उस हिसाब से क्लासीफाई करते हैं. जैसे कि यू हैव glycosides, you have alkaloids. Glycosides में you have digitalis and senna, and you can see यहाँ पर leaves में you have digitalis and senna. So please don't get confused कि senna and digitalis is asked on the base of the morphological classification, then it will be leaves. And if digitalis and senna are asked according to the chemical classification, it will be glycosides. Okay, similar with the nux vomica. These questions are mostly asked in GPAT to confuse children. Similarly, in alkaloids, you have nux vomica, and here you have in seeds nux vomica. Okay. Then carbohydrates में you have acacia, agar. Resins में you have jalap and colonophony. Okay. Then we have next, that is your pharmacological actions. Pharmacological therapeutic classification is all easiest based on the pharmacological actions or the chief active constituent and their therapeutic uses. Okay, now sometimes it happens, it is not necessary कि एक ही कोई भी crude drug pharmacology की heading के अंदर आए. There can be two. For example, you have Vinca. Vinca जो है, it can be used as an anti-cancerous, it can be used as a anti-diabetic, it can be used in as disinfectant. So it has more than pharmacological actions. वैसे you have Cinchona, okay, which can be used as a bit anti-malarial, and it also can be used as a bitter tonic. All right. Similarly, you have drugs acting like as I said, these are the classes. Carminatives, which you have dill, mentha, cardamom. Bulk laxatives, you have agar, isabgola. Banana. Purgatives, may you have senna and castor oil. Peptic ulcer treatments, you have derivatives of glycerinic acid, that is your licorice and raw banana. Anti-cancer, as I said, you have Vinca, Phodophyllum, Chematotheca, and Hyoscyamus. Alright. Then we have chemotaxonomic classification, that is the last. Now, in simple words, this is a relationship between the it is a relationship between the similarities and differences in the properties. It is the similarities and differences with the biochemical properties of the crude drug. For example, you have alkaloids, glycosides, and flavonoids. You can see it establishes relation between the position of plant and attempts to utilize the chemical facts and exact understanding of biological evaluation and relationship. The expanding knowledge of phytochemical screening has revealed the existence of close relationship constituent of the plant. So here we finish with the classification. As I said, there are 7 classifications, okay, out of which we have studied here 6. Serotaxonomical जो है, it is not under your PCI syllabus, but I'll tell you all what is serotaxonomical. Serotaxonomical classification बहुत सारी books में दिया होता है, but here it is not mentioned. So serotaxonomical classification क्या होता है? जैसे कीमोटेक्सोनॉमिकल दो चीज के बीच में एक रिलेशनशिप है, वैसे ही सेरोटॉक्सिनॉमिकल जो होता है, दिस इज ऑल्सो अ रिलेशनशिप. ओके, दिस इज ऑल्सो अ रिलेशनशिप, लेकिन ये जो रिलेशनशिप होती है, दिस इज if I say it is very similar to plant, यानी similarities और differences भी होते हैं, but यहाँ पे जो biochemical constituent present होते हैं, जैसे how much protein they contain, or ये स्पेसिफिकली एंटीजन और एंटीबॉडी रिस्पॉन्सेस के लिए होती है. Okay, so you don't have it, but for your knowledge, I'm telling it is very similar to plants by means of differences in the proteins they contain. And they have a highly specific relationship between the antigen and antibodies produced in the response to them. Alright. So here we finish with the classification of crude drugs. 6 types are alphabetical, in which according to the English and the Latin names, your crude drug is classified. Taxonomical, according to the species, according to your phylum, according to the family, according to subspecies, according to division class, it is based, right? Morphology is according to the leaf structure, or you can have fruits, roots, okay. Then chemical may you have active constituents, like you have your carbohydrates, glycosides, alkaloids, flame, okay, alkaloids have okay, etc. Pharmacological may also, it has therapeutic uses and the pharmacological action by, okay. And you know, two drugs can have a pharmacological action, जैसे कि मैंने विनका का एग्जाम्पल दिया था. And taxonomical, as I said, it is a relationship between the similarities and dissimilarities. Uska example you have again flavonoids, glycosides, alkaloids. Okay, I hope you have understood the lecture. In the next class or in the next video, we are going to discuss about the classification of specifically unorganized drugs. So till then, watch these two videos and be clear and comment down your doubts. Thank you and subscribe my channel.